Disney has fired Gina Carano. Why? And what does this mean for the future of Star Wars and The Mandalorian? That's what we'll be covering on today's Hut Rant. Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to Jabba's Palace. Today we are going to be covering the recent firing of the Mandalorian actress Gina Carano. The event started when Twitter users looked into her account and found controversial tweets made by the actress. The tweets by Gina went on to say that modern-day Republicans are being treated similarly to Jews during the Holocaust, and several tweets by the actress saying that the recent U.S. election was rigged. This led several people to take to Twitter and create a hashtag with the actress's name. The hashtag eventually reached #1 on trending. This led Disney to fire the actress, calling the tweets unacceptable. Not too long after the firing of the actress, many fans took to Twitter to retaliate against the firing with the hashtag #CancelDisney+. Okay, so that pretty much gets you guys up to speed on everything that has pretty much occurred with the recent issues with Gina Carano. This section of the Hut Rant is pretty much my rant, which, this is the show. And I'm going to be giving you guys some insight on my opinion on this and my feelings on this. I honestly didn't know she was tweeting anything like this. I was as shocked as many of you are, probably. I'm a Star Wars fan. I've been a long time Star Wars fan. I don't know if you guys can see, but up here, right there, I have a poster of Star Wars stuff. There's a poster right there in my mirror, and I have posters all along this wall over here, and this wall over here with Star Wars stuff, and I have more stuff in my closet back there. And I honestly didn't see this coming. It took me a little bit off guard. But the real question is, what is going to happen with The Mandalorian? What's going to happen with the character that, has pretty much been built up for 2 seasons? We're not just sitting here talking about, like, a character that, was a side character, never really did anything. This was a character that was interacting pretty much all throughout the series. And now you're just going to... She went off on an adventure and never came back, or, something like that. The next thing is she was going to have her own series. I imagine that she would have had a major involvement in the Rangers of the New Republic. Now, not so much, it looks like. The real question is, how much writing, how much pre-production has been done for the Season 3 of The Mandalorian for Rangers of the New Republic, and how much will they have to rewrite, and how much will they have to write around while still making it an interesting plot. Personally, in my opinion, as a Star Wars fan and just as a human being in general, some celebrities have said some stupid stuff. Not just her, but, there has been celebrities from ever since there were radio interviews saying stupid stuff on the media. Twitter's been a platform where there's been multiple celebrities, multiple personalities say stupid stuff, and a lot of stuff that has led them to get canceled. It ain't like Gina's the first one to be thrown down by Twitter. But, the real question here is, I understand why Disney did. Disney fired her due to the fact that people were upset. Disney is what I like to call the middle ground. Disney doesn't want to be the enemy here. Disney wants to be that person that I don't want to choose sides here. I like you guys both, Disney doesn't, because it's bad for business. It's bad if Disney picks a side. It's bad if Disney, some people feel this way and Disney chooses another way. And that's what that was. So once it reached number 1 on trending, Disney couldn't ignore it. Disney was getting all these requests by all these fans of thousands, and Disney gave in to peer pressure. That's what that was, end of the day. Another prime example of this is James Gunn, director of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and the recent Suicide Squad getting ready to come out. He pretty much said some stupid stuff on Twitter. It ain't like it's nothing new, and it truly ain't nothing new. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and at this moment I will pull up some of James Gunn's tweets up on the screen behind me, and you guys can take a look at some of those. But James Gunn has said plenty of stupid stuff, and this was something that came out during the last night when everybody was doing the cancel Disney Plus. They were using that as a point that Disney forgives James Gunn, but you're going to subject her. And many people are arguing that it was in the past, that it, he can't control his past. He's a new man. He's fixed. Pretty much all that stuff. You're walking on literal ice whenever you get into this stuff, and whenever you start talking about politics, especially. Politics are in everything anymore, and it's like you can't get away from it. But I don't know if it deserved her getting fired or not. I don't know if it was the right thing on Disney's part. Because, if you're going to fire one person for this thing, you can't sit there and then be the person that's like, I forgive you, it's okay. You definitely have to, if you're going to say something, stick with it, and that's something that I think is very important in being a leader and being a, organization. To be respected as an organization is to actually mean what you say and do it, instead of just kind of like, well, James Gunn was an exception, she was kind of like, so, but, from what I've read, it sounds like Disney has given her multiple chances. It wasn't out of the blue. It wasn't nothing new. But, it's a good little discussion. I'm not wanting any controversy out of it, but, it's a good little discussion to sit down and just talk person to person in the comment section or something like that, and pretty much discuss, is she allowed to voice her opinion, or is this like something like, if you believe in this one thing, you shouldn't vocally say it. But that's where I stand on it. I hope that the future of the first ever live action Star Wars show is not in jeopardy. I mean, it's been a very popular show, especially the way it left off on last season, but I don't see how you can get around it with the way last season ended, with, the Mandalorians in their helmet off, Luke entering the elevator with Baby Yoda, and Gina Carano's character standing right there. I imagine we'd pick up sometime after that event now, but, what are you going to explain that happened to that character, or could we witness a recast? So, interesting discussion. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Bizarre time. See you guys.